Mira, Mira, in a fuss. I'm about to fight her. No ifs, ands, or buts. And upon seeing me, she gets startled. Okay, I don't know why, since it's not dark in here anymore. Well, if it was still dark in here, then I would understand why she would get startled. I mean, after all, you never know what could happen in the dark. Okay, first up we got Togetic, but I don't have anything that can score a super effective hit, so I'm just gonna have to go with strong hits and hope for the best. Okay, Crunch is not very effective on Togetic because it's part Fairy in this game. Aw, man! Almost took down one hit thanks to a timely critical hits. Okay, Togetic used up its Citrus Berry. Well, I guess it didn't really matter all that much. Okay, Air Cutter. Alright, that didn't do much. Okay, this next Crunch should take down Togetic unless the game decides to have Togetic hang on with 1 HP. Alright, that's good. I'm not really sure what its ability was. Either it was Serene Grace or Super Luck. Because I'll tell you this, in a game like this, Togetic doesn't get Hustle anymore. Not that it needed it anyway. Porygon 2, I guess I'll say with Torterra since its level is a lot higher than Murkrow's, meaning that Torterra has a much better shot at taking down Porygon 2 in one hit. Okay, I noticed that it traced Torterra's Overgrow, so I'm really glad that I stuck with Torterra for this part because, well, if I opted to go with Murkrow, then Porygon 2 would have traced Super Luck instead, and with that ability, there is no telling what kinds of damage Porygon 2 can do with that ability. Alright, Haunter. Okay, that's a Pokemon that Murkrow can handle, so I'm going to send it in. Okay, I know Murkrow's speed isn't that good, but given the fact that my level advantage should be high, I don't think it's going to matter. Okay, I'm 11 levels ahead of it, so I should still go first. Alright, there we go. Okay, Haunter is going to go down one hit since its defenses aren't very good. Okay, last up should be Kadabra since that guy near the entrance of Mount Coronet said something about a Kadabra giving off an SOS signal, so obviously this Kadabra must belong to Mira. Oh, what? I'm going first? Okay, I wasn't expecting that. I thought Kadabra was going to go first since it's a pretty fast Pokemon. If it did go first, then I don't know what kind of move it would use. And then again, I don't think I want to know, since Kadabra is pretty unpredictable, so you have no idea what it's going to do. Okay, so as I said last video, Mira dropped a particular item in this place, and now I have to go fetch it, and all the while I have to accompany her through this place. Okay, it's something really valuable. Okay, so what is it? Are you going to tell me? What is it? Okay, looks like she's not going to tell me. Okay, so I'm going to go all the way to the back of Wayward Cave just to fetch this item. Okay, so what does she have to say? You like moves like Growl and Minimize. Growl, I don't think it's a very good move, but as for Minimize, just like Double Team, it's a pretty annoying move. Do you know where we are? Yes. I played through the Wayward Cave so many times to the point where I don't get lost in here anymore. Okay, is that all you're gonna say? Looks like it. Okay then, I'm going to go to the back of Wayward Cave where you would have encountered Mira if you were playing the original Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Oh yes, in the original Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, there would have been some Rock Smash rocks, and, well, obviously, if you do have Rock Smash, then you have to get rid of those Rock Smash rocks, so that way you can progress further into this place. But good thing that's not the case here, since the majority of the field moves have been removed. Well, almost all of them, since Surf, Fly, Waterfall, and Rock Climb are still a thing in this game, but that's something entirely different. Oh, Dazzling Gleam? Okay. Good thing Murkrow went first, because if not, then it would have died to a Dazzling Gleam. Yeah, no way was Murkrow going to survive a Dazzling Gleam, stab or not. In addition, I'm pretty sure there's some hidden items in here, so I'm gonna see if I can try and find all of them. I mean, whatever I find in here, it's probably not going to be of much use to me anyway, but still. If I know a hidden item is in the area, I'm just going to pick it up. Okay, since this is going to take quite a bit of time, I'm going to talk about something that I found pretty interesting online. Before I made part 29, I found a pretty interesting article saying something about Suicune and Virizion getting Paradox form. So, is this possibly predicting a DLC is going to come out? If so, then I guess that's pretty good because, well, I always feel like something's missing when a new Pokemon game comes out. Oh, Duskstone? Okay, that's the stone I need to evolve Murkrow, but I'm not going to evolve Murkrow right now. I'm going to wait until I'm done with this place because, well, I'm not going to do any fighting with Murkrow in this place since caves don't really benefit flying type Pokemon all that much. Okay, so back to Suicune and Virizion. I kind of expected Suicune and Virizion to get Paradox forms since prior to the games coming out, I think I saw a screenshot and it showed that Suicune and Virizion looked a little bit different. So, yeah, that told me that looks like those two Pokemon are getting Paradox forms, but they're not in the games yet. So, if a DLC ends up happening, then I guess we're going to see those two Pokemon in the DLC. But these are just rumors, so nothing has been confirmed yet. Also, I'm pretty sure the typings of those two Pokemon have been leaked. Well, if these two Paradox Pokemon end up being true, then Paradox Suicune would be Water Fire, and Paradox Virizion would be Grass Psychic. Were there any Grass Psychic type Pokemon prior to this generation? Oh yeah, Exeggutor. Yeah, I kind of forgot because I don't really use Exeggutor all that much. In addition, apparently, two new moves have been leaked, possibly for those two Paradox Pokemon that I just mentioned. Hydro Steam, which obviously belongs to Paradox Suicune, and Psyblade, which obviously belongs to Paradox Virizion. Like I said, I may have seen a screenshot of those two Pokemon, but if I did, then I don't really remember what they look like. I want to say that, yeah, they do look different, but yeah, that could mean all sorts of things. So, yeah, unfortunately, I don't really recall what Paradox, Suicune, and Virizion would look like. So, if the DLC ends up being true, then hopefully we'll see those two Pokemon in the DLC. But obviously, they're probably going to have a different name since, well, all the Paradox Pokemon you find in Scarlet and Violet, they have a modified name. I'm not really sure what name I would give to both Paradox, Virizion, or Suicune. Uh, hmm. Okay, I'm trying to think of a name for Paradox Suicune, but no, nothing comes to mind. Well, it all depends on what it looks like. I mean, if I saw a screenshot of it, then maybe something would come to mind, but no, nothing comes to mind. Oh yes, another article I found online, it said something about a list of Pokemon that were supposed to be in the game, but they're not in the game. I don't remember all the names of the Pokemon that were supposed to be in Scarlet and Violet. I do remember just a few of them. And those Pokemon consist of Volbeat, Kabuto, and Dracovish. Okay, I just mentioned Volbeat, and it's kind of strange how I didn't mention Illumise since, well, if you have Volbeat in the game, then obviously you have to have its counterpart, Illumise. But unfortunately, Illumise was not one of the Pokemon that was supposed to be in Scarlet and Violet. But as for Kabuto, well, I don't really use Kabuto all that much. But as for Dracovish, well, I have to say, I guess that's one of the best Pokemon that could possibly be in Scarlet and Violet, but unfortunately, that was not the case. I mean, if Dracovish was thrown in Scarlet and Violet, then where would you find it? I mean, I will admit one thing, seeing fossil Pokemon in the wild, it's kind of unusual. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure all of us have played the DLC of Sword and Shield by now, so yeah, I guess we're gonna have to get used to the fact that we're going to see wild fossil Pokemon. Also, I'm not really sure if Dracovish is too big on swimming because, well, if Dracovish was thrown in Scarlet and Violet, maybe you could see it swimming. But that's just me thinking, I don't know. But yeah, if Dracovish was in Scarlet and Violet, maybe I could possibly use it to its full potential since, well, a lot of people have done that already, so yeah, why shouldn't I do it? Okay, I was about to say we're going to pick up that item that apparently belongs to Mira. Okay, two Mawiles. I'm going to use Earthquake to take both of them down since none of my other moves will do a whole lot of damage to these two Mawiles. Okay, for a second I thought both those Mawiles had Intimidate. If so, then I'm not really sure if Earthquake would take both of them down in one hit. I mean, I know I'm going to take down Kadabra, but doesn't really matter because it's going to come back to life after the battle is over anyway. So, yeah, it's no big deal. And besides, there's not a whole lot Kadabra could do to these Mawwils anyway, so, yeah, as I said, it doesn't matter. So yeah, it looks to me like Dracovish could be used to its full potential by other people. Me, I didn't really use it yet since I'm not really sure if I could get access to it since I bought Pokemon Shield version. Okay, and it looks like this is the item that Mira dropped, a Crimson Ribbon. Okay, I don't know why this is so far flung into the cave, and why you're almost to the exit area of the Wayward Cave when I first encountered you. Oh yes, I did mention this before, but Mira specializes in the special attack department. So yeah, whenever you meet any of the stat trainers, they specialize in certain stats. Well, except for special defense because there's nobody that specializes in special defense. So yeah, as for Dracovish, well, Water Absorb is pretty good, but I guess Strong Jaws is better since that's going to power up Fishious Ren, assuming that Dracovish does go first, that is. Well, I'm not really sure if it can because I don't think its speed is all that good. Yeah, I sort of wish that Game Freak did throw Dracovish in Scarlet and Violet because, yeah, just seeing how I could use it to its full potential, yeah, I kind of felt eager to use it. Well, as I said, I bought Pokemon Shield, and I'm not really sure if I could get access to Dracovish. I mean, maybe I can get access to Arctovish, but yeah, that's just it. I'm not really sure if Dracovish is in Pokemon Shield. I'll have to check up to see if it's true or not. Okay, moving on to something else. For some reason, I seem to recall Kadabra's level in Diamond and Pearl. It was at level 18. But in Pokemon Platinum, I believe its level has been raised to 26, which I guess is good because I don't think level 18 is going to cut it all that much. As a matter of fact, in Pokemon Platinum, I seem to recall Kadabra's moveset. I believe its moveset consisted of Confusion, Shockwave, Flash, and Kinesis. Well, Confusion, I guess that's good since, well, Kadabra hits pretty hard with the Psychic-type attack. As for Shockwave, well, it can take care of Zubats because, yeah, obviously Zubat lives in caves, as well as Water-type Pokemon I'm going to encounter since the majority of the trainers that I fight in here, they do have some Water types on them. But as for Flash, well, Kadabra didn't really use Flash all that much. I kind of wish that it did, so that way I wouldn't have to use Flash, but yeah, the cave's already lit thanks to me, so yeah, the only thing Kadabra is going to use Flash for is to just lower the opposing Pokemon's accuracy. Same thing for Kinesis. Yeah, we don't really see that move all that much. And just thinking about it, yeah, I just realized that Kadabra had two accuracy-loading moves. Not really sure why. Okay, I'm just going to use Earthquake to take everything down. I mean, I know I'm just aiming for Probopass because I'm focusing on its quad weakest to ground, but, well, if I'd gone with Rage Leaf for Crunch, then I'm pretty sure it would survive. Okay, so Earthquake is going to take down both Bagon and Probopass. Yeah, I know Kadabra's going to go down, but as I said, it's no big deal because it's going to come back to life after the battle is over. Okay, I believe one of the trainers has another Pokemon on their team, and that's Goodbite. Okay, so what's Mira going to send out next? Oh, Haunter? Okay. I kind of wish that Haunter was Mira's lead Pokemon because if that was the case, then I could just spam Earthquake all day, but unfortunately, that's not the case. Ironically enough, in a game called Pokemon Bloody Platinum, I'm pretty sure Haunter was Mira's lead Pokemon. But this is not Bloody Platinum, this is Renegade Platinum. Oh yeah, just like with Cheryl, if your partner's Pokemon goes down, then they're going to send in another Pokemon. They're not just limited to just one Pokemon. Okay, I'm pretty sure Mira has, aside from Kadabra, of course, Haunter, and I believe Porygon 2 as well. Okay, over here we have a blue shard. It's not going to be of use to me any sort of way because I don't need any shards in this game. Okay, I don't think I have enough time to do any more battles here, so I'm just going to stop here today. Next time, we're going to try and get out of here and hopefully do something else. See you all next time.